Hi, mathematicians! Today we're going to do some patterns with apples. Did you know that our state, Washington, is famous for apples? Because there's so many delicious apples that are grown in our state. So we're kind of famous for our apples. So we're going to make some patterns with apples. So what you'll need today is you'll need this paper with the apples on it. So you'll have to print that out. You'll need a red, yellow, and green marker. And you'll need red, yellow, and green gems. Okay. So that's what you'll need for our math today. So we are going to pretend that our gems are apples. What shape is an apple? It's kind of rounded, and these are kind of round too. So I think we can pretend that these gems are apples. Now, what colors have you noticed that apples come in? Red for sure. Green. Have you ever seen one that looks kind of yellowish? It's kind of like a very yellowy, a little bit of green in that yellow, so like a yellowish green. So we'll use yellow. So we'll pretend we have red apples, green apples, and yellow apples. Okay? So we'll pretend we have those three colors of apples. That's why you needed red, yellow, and green gems and a red, yellow, and green marker. Okay. So the first thing you need to do for this project is to build a pattern with your apples. So think about how you want to arrange them. Let's see, for my first one, I'm going to do red, red, green. Okay, so then I'll keep going with it. We'll do red. Oops, sticky tack on there. Red, red, green. What would come next in my pattern? Red, red, green. Red, red. And then what? Green, red, red, green, red, red, green. There's my pattern. Oh, that was yellow, huh? Not green. Whoops. Ah, we all make mistakes sometimes. Red, red, green, red, red, green, red, red, green. Yeah, so there we go. Now, remember yesterday we talked about getting our patterns onto paper and representing our thoughts on paper. So, what colors do I need if I'm going to color in these apples to look like this pattern? Yes, this says red and green, so I need red and green. So, we'll do red is the first one, so I'll do a red. I'll color this one in red. And I'm going to do some quick coloring so it doesn't take a really super long time for you watching me, okay? What comes next? Red, red. So we'll do another one red. Okay, do this one real quick. Red, red. Then what? Green. And I'm going to color in this whole row of apples to look just like the apple pattern that I built. Red, red, green. What comes next? Red. Okay. Red, red, green, red, red. Another red. Okay. So red, red, green, red, red. What comes next? It's green. Let's color this one in green. Okay, red, red, green, red, 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 green, red, red. Wait. Oh my gosh, somehow I got off there. Red, red, green, red, red, green, red. This one will be red. And I don't have enough apples to finish my pattern. That's okay. I'll just stop here. Okay, so there's one apple pattern, and it looks like the pattern that I built. So now I'd have to do it again, again, again. You'll do this 4 times. Now, here's the tricky part of this. I don't want you to make the same pattern more than once. So you have to switch your colors and switch how you're building it. So instead of doing red, red, green, maybe I could do something like red, green, yellow, red, green, yellow. Or maybe I could do something like, well, what kind of pattern could you think of? Maybe something like red, green, green could be a pattern starter. What if I did something really tricky like red, green, green, yellow? That could be your pattern starter. Red, green, green, yellow. Or it doesn't even have to start with red. It could go green, green, yellow, yellow. Okay, so there's lots of ideas for different ways that you can start and continue that pattern. So I want to see, I want to see you do that in 4 different ways and get each of those ways colored on that paper for me. Okay, this is kind of a fun one, and maybe when you're finished, you can enjoy an apple for a snack. Sounds pretty delicious. I might go do that. Okay, get to work carefully representing your patterns on paper. See you later.